Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. And today I am here to make this beautiful pop up vase card. So it looks like this on the front. And then when you open it, a little vase pops up. See that? I think it's gorgeous. So stay with me and I will show you how to make it. Okay. So I think we'll do the inside first and then we'll do the outside. Okay, so we're going to make the mechanism first. And I have a handout and it's ready to go. Now, I did this card during pandemic. It was around 200. So it was, and if I'm at six, so it was a couple of years ago that I did it. But when I saw this washi tape, I knew right away I wanted to remake this card. Okay. All right. So to make the mechanism, get my comments up here. I'm on my own today. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Julie. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of cardstock, and it's 5 by 2 1/4. All right, and then on the short side, we're going to score it at 3/4 and 1 1/2. All right, and then I'm going to turn it to the long side, and I'm going to score it at 1 and 4. All right, so that is that piece. And when you're cutting your paper, make sure you have it on the grain so that it rolls. Okay, you want it to bend easily, so make sure you have it on the grain. All right, just on a white, you're going to cut a piece that is 3 7/8. Now these are odd numbers because I converted this from centimeters, so it is kind of odd that it says 3 7/8, but that's the way it is. And it's 3 7/8 by 3/4, and you're going to score it at 3/8, just one end. Okay. Then you're going to have another piece. And where is that? And that piece is 2 by 1/2. Okay. That's just a plain 2 1/2 piece. I want to get that off of there. All right, and then that is it. Oh, and then just for decorative, I did cut a piece of gold, and it's 3 by 3/4. All righty, just gonna get that tape off of there. All right. All right, so I'm gonna take this. And we have 3 little sections on each side. On this side, I am going to cut. I'm cutting on the other side of the score line, and I'm going to remove this center piece. All right. So I'm removing the center piece. So it looks like that. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the opposite. I am going to cut on these lines, but I'm removing the end sections. So one, I'm removing the middle section, and one, I'm removing the end sections. So now it looks like that. Okay, now you can fold on these lines. You're not folding on these lines, you're just folding on the end lines. Okay, All right, I'm going to take my gold right now before I go any further, and I'm just going to put it in that center. I just thought it needed a little extra glitz. So we'll just put that in. This is not necessary, but I just wanted to add a little shine to my vase. Okay, all right. Now we're going to take, so now this is the right side, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take this piece and I'm going to attach it to this, okay? So I'm just going to add some tape and I'm going to add, now I'm attaching the end that is not scored, all right? So I'm attaching this right here. So now it looks like that, okay? All right. Now I'm going to bring in my card. The card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right. Okay, so now you're going to take this and we're just going to fold it over. So now it looks like this. Okay, so we've got this long piece. We're just folding it under and it looks like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tape on this little section there. You can use a stronger adhesive if you want. I'm just using my tape gun. All right. And so it looks like this. Now I want this bottom part here. Am I doing this right? No, I know it. I'm going to put these like that. That's it. Okay, I'm taking these ends and I'm folding them under like that. So it looks like this. Okay, and I'm lining this up to the bottom and I'm lining this up to the edge of the card there. Am I doing this right? It helps when you're let me see here. I don't think that's right. No. Okay, I've got the glue on the wrong side here. All right, so this is the right side. What am I doing here wrong? All right, so I'm going to put tape here. And I'm going to take this. And I'm lining this up on the bottom edge like that. And this is against the fold. Okay, so the tape is on the top here. And then I'm just going to fold over my card and then it attaches. Okay, it's all in your instructions. It'll be correct. All right. Okay, so now it looks like that. All right, next. I'm going to put tape on these tabs here. Okay, so I'm going to put adhesive here and adhesive here. Okay, now I'm going to hold the card like this and I'm going to have these folded in and I'm just going to have this green part here. See that? It's flat. Okay, I'm just making it flat. Okay. and then it goes like that. I just realized I forgot something. All right. Before we do anything, we have to have our stabilizer bar, and that is this little thing. So I'm just putting tape on the ends of it. So this is that 2-inch by 1/2 inch. I'm going to put it about 3/4, and you don't want the tape. You do not want the tape on the back side because you want this to move. See that? Okay, so now these are folded in, and then you're going to take these and you're just going to make this flat. It's easier to do when you can do it yourself. It's hard to explain, but it's very easy. Okay, and then it moves up. Yeah. Pretty easy. And there is our little vase. Okay. I love it. All right, now I'm going to stamp on here. So I'm using the garden bouquet. It's brand new. And I've cut it out using the die. And then they have these lovely sentiment dies on here. So I'm using one of those. And I'll just stamp that on. I want to make sure that it's I always like to stamp it before I do it when I'm using this block. There we go. All right. Thankful for you always. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to get my little pieces here. They're very colorful. All right, so there's a nice big one here. So I'm going to take it. And I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to put it right inside my vase. Okay. And then I'm going to use, sometimes the washi tape is hard to stick. So I like to use foam tape. I find it adheres better than just my regular tape. Okay, so I'm going to take this rose and I'm going to put that right there. And it gives it a bit of depth, which I want. Now for these ones, I'm going to put the foam tape or the pop dot on the front here. Okay. And then I'm just going to take it. See how I've got it on the front? And I'm just going to take it and I'm going to slip it in here like that. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same. Just going to put a little piece there. And I'm going to add that right here. He's in his kennel. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to put this one. Maybe I'll stick that under there. Now that I can just put on like so. So we're just kind of filling it up. Put that up a bit. It's not just the cutest. All right. So there we go. Now you can add more if you want, but I think that looks pretty good. All right, now we're going to do the front. Now the front, I was wondering what I should put on the front, and then I thought, why don't I put the washi tape? So that's what I did. So I'm just going to get my white here. So I just took my washi tape and I went like this. And I cut it off. Now I left enough so that I would have, I didn't want to cut the stems off, so I left those, okay? All right, so there's my paper. I thought it was quite genius. And then I'm gonna cut it to the same size that I cut this, which I believe is 3.5 by 4 3/4. But as long as I get the 3.5, because I'm going to be cutting it so we'll just get that, cut that straight. All right, so 3.5. All right. I think it just looks great. And then I used my edgers. So I'm going to take my edgers. Maybe I'll take, which one did I use? I used this one. Okay. And I put it on like so. So I'll just put some tape there to hold it. And I'll put it through my machine. All right, so these edgers are lovely. You get 5 in a pack. Scallops and some straight ones. Okay. All right, now we're going to go to the front of the card. I'm not sure why that went like that, but it did. So now I'm just going to add my gold. Now the gold is 4 1/4 or 4 by 5 1/4. And then I cut out and I used a stitched rectangle. And this one is 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so we'll put that on. I wanted a nice wide border. Put it this way. Okay, and then I have this, which I cut. So it again is 3.5. Definitely isn't cold here, Anna. We've had such a hot spell. Doesn't that look great? You can just use it as paper and it matches. I love it. All right, now you'll have some left over too. And then within the stamp, there are sentiments. So there are 3 sentiments. Oh, no more than that. Thankful for you always. Life is better with friends. You are all kind and wonderful. You are amazing and I hope you are smiling today. Okay. So I put life is better with friends because I thought that was perfect for the thankful. So now I'm just going to add that. To the front. And there we go. So there's my washi tape. And it's nice and shiny and smooth. It looks so nice. And then you open it up and you have a vase. And you can see the depth there. See it? I think it looks so pretty. And if you remember the steps, it is not hard. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful. I could actually, wonder if I should add. I could add some more right here. Maybe I'll add them. What the heck? I have them. Okay. I'm just going to slip those in there. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, how's that? Isn't that just beautiful? Yeah, you'll have to try this one for sure. So I'll post the handout in the PDF group. Okay, now, so I use the stamp for the sentiments, but I will also, I think I'll use this and do some stenciling with it because it's so pretty. I used my edgers, I used my die, and I used the Garden Bouquet washi tape. Okay. Can you hide the tab with the flowers overhanging the vase? You could. You could. Add some more. You could add that one there. Maybe if I chose this one. So if I put this on here, I'm not sure because it slides in. So let's see. No, you can't. Because the reason you can't is, now I wrecked that. The reason you can't is because there's only that small little section that it can go in. So it's not going to work unless. No, because the opening is only that big. It's only 3/4 of an inch. So it's not going to work. All right. So that solves that one. So no, it won't work. How did I have that? I had it hanging over more. Yeah, I'll have to fix that. Okay, so unless you just had it. No, the only way you could do it is just to have a flower like here. And would only cover part of it, so it doesn't work. Okay. All right, so there's our, we did try. All righty, so that's that. But you know what? Your eye goes towards the flowers. It doesn't really go towards the tab. All right. Okay, so that's that. What do I have to show you? I did another card kit, and there's 7 cards. Now this one is for girls. And then there's one exactly like it, but different colors for boys. And that one we're working on. So we have this one. Blow out your candles and let's make a wish. Well, you know what, Brenda? You can figure it out. Let us know. And it really doesn't bother me, so I'm not going to fiddle with it. But if you wanted to, you can fiddle with it. So this is the flared. And then this is a little hidden surprise in there. So celebrate you, another year older and wiser too. Happy birthday to you. And then this one pops up like this. And it says celebrate. Today is your birthday. This one is a bridge easel. So it says birthday girl. And when you turn it over, it says happy birthday to you. And then you can sign. And then it stands up like that. Okay. And then this one is a pop-up in the inside. So it says birthday wishes to you from me. And it says let's party. And then this one is happy birthday to you. And then it has a little slider in it. Hip, hip, hooray, it's your birthday. And then this one is one of these triple, I'm not sure what you call this, a triple something. Happy birthday. We wish you a happy day. All right. So there we go. There's the cards in the kit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All righty. So that will be, I'm just working on the handouts. That'll be ready. So if you'd like one, just let me know and I'll put it away for you. Okay. All right. Tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow I am using the book club stamp. I think this is adorable. This is a new style of this type of card. I've never used it before. I got it off of Dawn's Stamping Thoughts. So it looks like this. And when you open it, this pops up. See the little popper there? And I think it's adorable. You're literally the best. Have a novel birthday. And then you turn it over and it says, hope this year is one for the books. Is that not the cutest? And I love this paper. So there we go. Okay, now the kit's $20. So this one is tomorrow, Wednesday. Now this one is a pillar card. It looks like this, or like this. And then you can do your personal message right here. The paper makes it. This paper is 49th and Market Lavender. And then, of course, it stands up like a little pillar. See that? So it looks like this, this, and this. And then it stands up. It looks really pretty when it's standing up. All right. It's called a pillar card. And then it stands up. Yeah, it's very, very pretty. So I'm going to show you how to make that and have all the measurements. And then Friday, I'm going to do a rainbow card. I haven't made it yet. I was at the lake on the weekend, so I just did these 3 cards yesterday, but I didn't have time to do the 4th. But isn't that beautiful? The paper is just spectacular. Okay. This must be called a tiered pillar card. And this is from Mixed Up Craft, but I'll give you all the measurements and everything. Okay. All right. So this one is Thursday. This one is Wednesday. I think this paper is just great. It's Vicky Bouton paper. Okay. All righty. So I hope you give this a try. I'll post the handout right now so that you can all work on it. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. And we will, where's my mouse there? Yeah, it's pretty nice. Thanks for watching, everybody. No, the lavender doesn't come in a 6x6 scale. They're just 12x12 papers, but they're beautiful paper. And yeah, it's nice and heavy. And thanks, Patty. I thought they were very pretty too. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.